Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elia and today I have something very exciting to share. I went on a trip to London recently and I had enough time to go to 3 different yarn stores. And so I just wanted to share my experiences. I don't really have footage of the stores themselves. I have some pictures, but I just want to talk you through the experience and show you a few things that I picked up. So let's get into it. The very first shop that I went to is McCulloch and Wallace. I didn't actually buy anything here, but I did just look around, and it's a lot bigger than you would think it is from looking at the storefront. And so I just had a look around, but there was a ton of wool. And as you may know, I have a wool allergy, so couldn't do that. The prices were also quite high compared to what I'm used to back in the Netherlands. So I decided not to purchase anything. But I did ask them if they sold these little drawstring bags, and they said only with the purchase. And so when I tried to clarify, they just gave me one for free. So I'm really happy with that. So that is a very nice project bag. And I also picked up this slide ruler actually from Selfridges. So not even from a yarn store, but it's really just to help me measure needles if I need to. I do have like a little needle measure thingy, with the holes in, but I've seen people use these and they look a bit more accurate. So I just figured might as well pick it up. It wasn't too expensive. The second shop that I went to was Beautiful Knitters. Beautiful Knitters is a relatively smaller shop, but they did have a lot of really nice things that I really enjoyed. They also had a much bigger selection of cotton and notions and bags and pouches and things like that. So as you can see, I really did get quite a few things there. So I got 6 skeins of this yarn from Erica Knight called Gossypium Cotton Tweed, and it is 96% cotton and 4% polyester with little bits of tweed in. I'm just going to see if I can show you. I don't know how well that shows up, but as you can see, there's like little bits, little pearls of different color in there. And this is color 11. This is like a light turquoise. I also got some needle stoppers because I started to use the ones that I got at the knitting days, and they're really good. So these looked cute to me, so I thought I would pick them up. I also got this tape measure on a keychain. So this tape measure is super small. My hands are very small, so this might not be very proportionate if your hands are usually bigger. But this is tiny. You can see from the keychain, like the keyring really isn't that much smaller than the actual tape measure. There's a little button here with an indentation. And this is where you can pull it out. So it's both inches and centimeters, which is always super useful. And I just thought that this was really elegant almost. So picked one of those up. I also got these buttons. So these are porcelain buttons and they are of dragonflies. And I just thought that they were so pretty. So I just thought, I have to get these. And then they gave me a tote with my purchase, Beautiful Knitters tote. So that is great. That is another project bag. The third and last shop that I visited was actually Loop. Loop is in an area called Angel. It is pretty close to Camden, I would say. It's quite a cute area, and the metro station actually was very nice and spacious. The only thing is Loop was a bit on the pricier side and had a lot of wool. Their non-wool was very small. It was a pity because they had some yarn that only comes in once a year, but pretty much all the colors had gone. All that was left was these beigey tones, and my skin's very white, so that doesn't really match. But I was able to find some cute notions. One of the things that I got is, as you can see, this like little scissors that have flower finger holes here. And I also got this, which is a it's like a gauge square almost. So in this you can tell if you are meeting gauge, and this also has the holes for all the different needle sizes to make sure that you're using the right size, or if a needle doesn't have the size printed on it, you have this. That is everything that I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!